Wait, and it's Tanya, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I was already starting to go there, and I was like, wait, what? Okay.
I don't know if it matters, but it's Tanya.
Okay, that's what I was picturing. Good,
Okay.
I like it. Tell me your birthday.
July 18th.
Wow, that's so interesting. You both have the same numerology, which is great. It means, so what I was talking about with her being in her 9 year, you both are following, you're on the same path. So usually a lot of friends will like have the same numbers.
That's cool, good.
Yeah. Let's see what the cards are.
Okay.
So with your left hand, one of these. You have a 22 in the numbers, which is foundations that you've set up with work you've set up very strong foundations for your future. Your career, it's sort of like when the 22 shows up and the way it's showing me for work, it's almost like you have big responsibility, and like now we're getting you ready for how you're going to step into, like, sort of like you've like laid everything out, you've laid the foundation, and how you're going to step into that in a bigger way is coming. And it's like, just know right now you're just like laying the final, you're like pouring the rest of the cement, for your foundation. Oh wow. And your overall is 44, which is like, oh, powerful. It went from 22 to 44. I've never seen it do that, which is like very strong.
Is it
like
good?
It's
Sweating.
the 44 is like, but there's something about this that I'm supposed to tell you. Like, I know I'm supposed to tell you all this like big responsibility, big stuff, but also like we're in no rush, because like it's like that's your life path. Like almost like when you're in your 40s is like when you're going to be at your prime, and it's sort of like we're like getting you. Wheel of Fortune implies like it's already all happening, but it's almost like let it go slow. Like you don't need to push anything. Like it's all happening. When you sat down, her new beginning or her next life phase, I wonder if that has to do with relationship. But this literally is still showing me work stuff.
It's all work.
So should we ask about relationship?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Should I ask about love? Mm-hmm. What about?
A lot of men on those cards. It has to be a good sign, right?
Yeah, and do you see how the blindfold is in the future, though? But this reads, okay, let me just pull some more, because
Of sticks, too.
okay. This is about, oh my goodness. Okay. You don't get to know the future, that's the blindfold, but this keeps telling me there's someone you already, and it reads you don't need a relationship to fulfill you, like work is still more important, but it keeps showing me, it's very, very clear in the sense that it's like, don't forget on this man who loves you, don't give up on this man who loves you so much, but don't feel like you have to decide for the future yet, but let him, like he loves you, leave that door open or keep talking through it, but also like maintain your boundaries. So if you tell me you're single, which is what I felt, then I would say there's someone that either is like you're hooking up with or like that is around you that you have to like keep the door open. If you say you're in the relationship, then I would just say
no, super single. Like I wouldn't even know a guy to leave the door open for right now.
Oh well, it shows it to me in like 5 different ways. There is someone.
Do we know his name?
If there's someone that you want me to ask, you could give me an initial and I could dive in. But this sun is you being like, I'm so single and like everything's great, and the cards are like, and that's right, because this is your career. But just know, the only thing it shows me about the guy, it reads that it's like almost like a past life thing, and that he is like, I don't want to say struggling with his career, but like he knows he's meant for greatness and he is not there and he feels a little bit lost, but he's still, this implies like he's still thinking about, like he's thinking about you now. So even if you're like, it very clearly is showing, and that blindfold, I guess, is like, I was sort of like, well, maybe it's because it's like she can't know the future yet, but maybe it's just about him. And it's like, you have no idea. I mean, my like baby daddy, my partner, if anyone would have told me like you're gonna end up with someone from your past, I would have gone through 5,000 names before I would have gotten to him. But we went to college together, and like 14 years later, like refound each other. So it might be something like that. Do you want me to ask about? But by the way, this boundaries is like, we're not telling you to go like marry. You know, if you get a call tomorrow from like someone, it's like, this isn't about like dive in, like state your boundaries, but like you need to hear it out. You need to go. You need to be open for that. Let's see what the song says. I'm getting any hints here. Starry-eyed. Maybe he's a star. By the way, or that's about you. That song comes on in my channeling. That song comes on in my channeling where either he's a star or about you being a star.
That it could be.
Ooh, okay, do you want to ask an initial, or do you want me to look at the timing and see if I can find out when you're going to know?
Timing.
Okay.
I wouldn't even know. Like, I truly wouldn't even know an initial to give you.
Well, maybe Sisney can give me.
Yeah, I can give you like 20.
When is Tanya going to know what I'm talking about? When is Tanya going to know? You just, first card, you just need to be open to the possibilities now. Like, be open. You're not going to know the rest of this year, but you might, do you see the guy that's like, do I really want to go there? Like, it's kind of you being like, do I want to? And this is like, just keep the door open, like, to having the conversation. There's that moon that was, this is, so when this card shows up in timing, the 9 of Cups reversed, for me it means love for you is the dream come true. It's just going to take longer than you want it to. You're going to know who I'm talking about, but this seems really long, but it's showing me like right around the first week of May.
May?
That's
maybe
the
late
twins'
April.
birthday. Maybe it'll be at their birthday party.
The first week of May. I'll know who you're talking about. Okay.
Yes. Also, I don't even know if you're getting into it then, because it's still showing me that sound, almost like she's still single, but there's a huge shift happening there.
And it will just fall on her lap.
They won't even tell me to tell you to date. They are just ignoring all of it. They're just like, there is something huge and karmic that it doesn't matter what you do except be open to possibility.
Right.
Like, it's not telling me you need to date or you should be having more fun. It's literally like, focus on your work, be the sun, bright and shiny. Mm-hmm. Like, let your career, keep going with all of that. And just be open, and then this is gonna, should we look at what you're doing? Oh, this is the same card as this, which is rest. Well, and the way they describe it is rest and rejuvenate. So it's like, get yourself. This even is just like, do whatever,
Do get myself ready.
Do you? Yeah.